Hello, welcome back. Last time I caught back up to the present after a little trip to the past. Right, yes, that's what that is. And, things went okay. I spotted something that I wish to investigate right there. In Murky Cavern. I want to attempt to go north, which I'm surprised I didn't notice that I could try to do before. I would like to be here. No, here. And then let's clear this path for ease, and I'm gonna need another... Right, yeah, this is where the pressure plate is. I was looking at the waypoints and thinking that's where I wanted the push thingy. You go up here, and over there somehow. Here we go. Can I go north here? I cannot. Okay. So, there might be a room here. It might have, like, a monster gate that I'm bumping my face against. Although there'd be no reason to come this way. So, if there's no ladder down here... Is there a ladder down here I'm just unable to see? Looking for hiding places, and I don't think there are any hidden ones here. That's the hard bump sound. That's the sound that's made if a room doesn't exist. So I can't verify there's like water or pit in these two tiles. This is all completely solid. So unless there is a ladder down here that I'm just not managing to spot, which there still could be, then there must be a monster gate or a fence or so. Well, a fence would not show. Yeah, I don't know why I can see this room. Now this one I can see because of that ladder down. Well, let's go in that direction and find out from there. So. Be at you. So, bandits attacking the perimeter of city's food supply. Help clear this out. Okay. Perimeter of the food supply. Clear this out and grab a quick snack. So get some food. Of course. And... the city has no more supplies. Exterminate all life on the ship and steal the city treasury key. So that would be the room to the north, I think. Alright, I haven't really looked at this much. Bombug has its own little icy island here. I'm on a big frozen lake sort of place. I would like to read this sign. Push 3 blocks here, here, and here, or here, here, and here. Or get a bomb bug to push a block there somehow, and then by magic get one here. There are a lot of blocks around. They are packed into a shape that's... Oh, hi, statue. Alright, I'm not gonna say hi to the statue right now. I presume I probably won't need you. This would be a good idea. That could be a good idea. Let's imagine it is. I need a Bombug's help here. I'm gonna have to presume that's you. There's also this path. I could just walk in that way. Yeah, so I can just walk there now. Yeah, so going north is no problem, actually. Okay, well, I would like to pick those apart. And that does feel like the way to do it to me. Oh, statue's high up, I see. Okay, and then there's that one. This little stack of 2 blocks is made for getting to the sign. That's the way to do it. Okay, so step 1, this. Step 2, this. There we go. Here's a ladder down. Wait, or is that a... Yeah, that's a ladder down. Okay, so sneaky one there. Reach the key without activating the sacrifice altar and then clear the room. Okay, so if this is an alternate solution, let's not do it now. There's a sacrifice altar? That one. Okay, so let's do the solution with the sacrifice altar first. Another thing a bomb bug is going to have to go into. So it's pretty important that I free one of these monster blocks. You could help with that. If my ice is prepared appropriately. Okay. That could become complicated. This is set up so that I can't get those two blocks back to do anything useful up here as far as I can see. Okay. Well, the altar or this pressure plate will also open that, so I could open it from the other side if I don't want to shove a bomb bug up in here. I'm gonna need some bomb bug to be alive. Because I won't convince a statue to go there. I also need enough blocks to somehow bridge to here? Feels like the most straightforward way to do that might actually be like this. Let's see here. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you for the moment. This is probably a bad idea. So let's not do it that way. Let's see. Gonna ignore you for now. Yeah, I'm getting shot at. Whatever. Yeah, you're here. That's not exactly a whatever. Okay, here. Bring me some building materials. Thanks. Now go away. That might actually be necessary, because no one's in line with that angry eye. Okay. Let's see here. What's this switch do? Oh, well, I've just blocked my way. Oh, there's a bomb bug there, of course. So let's not block that just yet. In fact, let's leave the... Okay, that's good. There's an order to this. That seems like a healthier way. Ouch. So I'm doing all this stuff without really considering how I'm going to get somebody on that altar. How does this open? Okay, so somebody needs to be... or something needs to be sitting there. I have plenty of things. Many boxes of cargo on this ship. I don't see how I can use this block, so right now it's just a backstop. What I want to do can't really be done in the order I want to do it. That's no good. Well... I think I'm gonna have to do this. I'm just looking at key bridging right now, mostly. I believe I can do it from here. Do I think that? Well, there's a problem if this is the last one. What if it's not? What if I get you out of the way and push this? So that does the job. Theoretically. I need this to open the way to you, probably. Unless I want to make my own bridge. I can easily get that in the water wherever I wish, pretty much. I might want its monster properties in order to put... okay. Oh. So I can't get over here until I've dealt with that bomb bug. Alright, so you're just gonna have to have some panic over here, although that won't work the way I want. Not until I can open this. How will I open that? I don't know. So if this were held down... Okay, let's just pretend for a moment. If that were held down, then I could bring a bomb bug here. Oh, well, if that's not a monster block, I could bring it here, walk around it, bring it down one, push the monster block up to here, and put the bomb bug in. Why don't I just put the monster block there? Well, because then who's gonna go here? And also, I want to hit this toggle switch at some point. Okay, so those are some of the pieces of what's in the room. To solve this dependency chain, this is just for exiting out of... Yeah, okay, this is an exit. That's the way I get below. Got it. Can I do that after the room is clear, or do I have to do it now? I think I have to do it now. I can bridge, I can put 2 here, but getting a 3rd doesn't look possible, right? Okay, so let's do some imagining. The way I'll do that is like this, just you, shoot. So you can go directly. You go here and act as a backstop? For what? Nobody needs that backstop, right? Oh, this is actually... that doesn't push south. I'm a little more short of building materials than I thought. Okay, well, I think what I'm learning is I want to go down that ladder before clearing the room. Because if that room is clear, it does not look particularly like I have a way to reach this island again. So, let's go down there, hope for a waypoint, and... yeah, cool, thanks for the help. Hope for a waypoint, and... oh... don't need your help. Yeah, alright, there are waypoints here so I can return to this from elsewhere. I suppose I could just activate one of these and leave, and then... whoa. Oh, this is quite a room. That's fine, though. I can just activate that and then be able to get back here. So technically that's all I have to do with this. Now I can do the rest of this room worry-free because that lets me hop back in. And if I do that, I can loop back around, do whatever I need to do to get to a clearable state in this room. I can also escape. Okay, so that's satisfactory. Starting here does not buy me anything as far as I can tell, so I'm gonna go back to this entrance again. Alright, so let's actually try and solve this. So I had possibly a good thing going with the long bridge here. All of those are very in the way, and I'm not going to be pushing north to get to this, so I think that path is viable. I just need one more block. I just had an ordering issue mostly. So I think one of the first things I'm going to do is deal with this statue, who's just very in the way. You're scaring my friend over there. I can put a stop to that. There we go, no more scary. Next steps. I still think it's probably a good idea to break these apart in that way. Like, other way around, exploding there might be better, but I can't make an explosion happen there. Do you have a job? I could probably give you one. Okay. Let's deal with this first. I think that is good. If this is here, I mostly like it. Okay, little ordering challenge. Alright, you're gonna be scared again for a bit. That's lined up those push blocks really well for good usage here. So I can get you in there, I can get you in there, everything is pretty much free here. Alright, so I don't have a job for this bomb bug. I think I will simply explode it. Same for you, you're the door guard. One of these opens that. This bomb bug sits here. Gets pulled south once. That block scares it, and it gets sacrificed. This statue will be unable to push that, so that's permanently closed. I guess that's okay. How do I actually... No, I can just walk out of here from the north. I'm not sure what this part of the room is about. I think the way that I'm doing it doesn't involve that stuff. I'll just plop this here and that's fine. No, oh, this poison's a problem. Alright, you know what, Bumbug? I have a job for you. You're gonna eat this tasty treat off the ground. Oh, well, maybe you are. Maybe you need to do that a bit earlier. Okay, you're gonna eat this tasty treat off the ground. There we go. Okay, you go there. You go here and clear that poison. I need you exploded. I'm gonna leave this backstop right here for a minute while I deal with what I need to do in this area. Yep, once. This goes up, and back down, and into water. You are in the way. But I don't need any monster blocks anymore, so I can just ditch this, I guess. Or actually, I can put it here, which could become useful? Maybe? Yes, it does. I mean, I don't have a shortage of building materials here. Plenty of ways to get where I need to get. Yeah, so I even have at least one spare. Hello, statue. Goodbye, statue. Alright, and at this point, all I gotta do is clear the room, which is trivial. Claim the key. And that'll be my main solve. Then I'll replay the room for the secondary one. Okay, room is clear. Here's the key the primary way. Alright, so the secondary way. The challenge is... reach the key without activating the sacrifice altar and then clear the room. So going this way will not work because there's a tree in the way. I will have to go fill in these 3 spaces, those 3 spaces, and then these 2 spaces. Unless I want a taxi, which I don't think is how I'm doing this. Okay, first steps. You're, are you a useful backstop of some sort? You might be, actually. I kind of like where you are, so I'll just dodge around you for now. The implied order there is reach the key first and then clear the room. That's what it says. And then... you could be useful building material here, so I will... use you that way. Will I now? And how will that happen? I guess you'll be here instead. Because that is a spot I also want to open. Parts of this are less convenient than I would hope. So once again, I think this is the correct solution there. And you eating that poison is probably what I want, though a loose bomb bug here could be a useful asset, but doing it this way might be better. Where are all these hypothetical blocks I'm using coming from? Also, actually, I have a different job for you. Well, how's this gonna work? It's not. That just bumps against there. Seems like a problem. How many blocks do I think I can get in these areas? So I still need 7 more. I mean, I have more than that. This might be involved on the route that I'm on. Okay, so let's try... No, wait. Before I do that, I want to put this somewhere else. I guess here we'll have to do somehow. Not quite sure how it will do, but it'll have to, somehow. Oops. So... Okay, so a better idea would be to do this. First thing. No, second thing. First thing is this goes over here. Second thing, the statue pushes monster block. I push the monster block. That bomb bug explodes there. Okay, so I have a route from north to south, and I'm going to use these two to get through. If I'm not using the sacrifice altar, that means one of them goes here, so I just get the other one. I think that's worthwhile, except what about these? Those could be a problem. Well, I can claim some other bomb bugs, I think. You've probably done your job, but I'm not going to get rid of you just yet. Oh, that's... I don't like that. Okay. Trying to figure out a way to get this statue's rubble here, that would be great, but I don't think it will be happening. I really only need this open momentarily. This thing's not moving unless some of these get out of the way first. Yeah, got a lot of stuff that doesn't really have a lot of places to go yet. I'm gonna eliminate this just in case I can get away with that. I have many bomb bugs that I can fetch and do things with. I lost my one monster block that was convenient. There's one that's inconvenient. No, there's a lot happening here that I don't particularly like. I'd love to push this south, but I can't. Alright, well, can I have you chomp on that? I can't go in here, of course. And not unless I go this way, which is what I'll have to do. I kinda need to bring a block with me, don't I? Yeah, so I can't interact with this stuff until that's open. I can't use the sacrifice altar. I have some problems. If this were blocked, I could have the statue let me in. Then it would die there. Or I could separate from it and then not too much. I don't think I'm on the path right now. This is not looking promising. I cannot do the things I need to do. Yeah, I don't know, this doesn't seem to benefit me, and it doesn't let me unpack these, so I'm not going to do it right now. Let's do this the way I had been. This still goes right. If this goes up, I can push it back down when I wish. Well, I can, but what does that even mean? Same for you. You can go back down whenever I want, and now that's depoisoned, so that's kind of a better situation? Alright, I think I need to do some ice push chaining. This poison is a little inconvenient. If I put a block there, I can't get it back out. Perhaps that statue could help clear it? That's a job you could do. Okay. I don't know what else I want you for. So go with this. Oh, well. And another job you can do is be a building material. Yeah, but what good is this if you are still always in my way? I guess what I need to do is build this bridge first, then place that statue's rubble here, so I can slide things over, north, then over, and then north again. Sounds like an okay plan if I can work out the pushing mechanics of this, which I may be able to. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. That's pretty good. Alright, here's one. Here's another. And that's enough for my north pushes in the future. So now you become a backstop. Then the channel I follow changes slightly. Like that. Okay, looking good. I still need one more, and I have one more right here. Great. I still need one more than that. Okay, if you go over somewhere, I can't really do anything with that. Let's see here. How would this work? It would not. Let's go back a little bit. Was there a time when there was a block right here? Yes, but it was the one that I wish to move right now. Okay, let's put that in a different place. Actually, yeah, since that one's not part of my building materials, it should go here. That's preferable. Okay. You go over, up, down, over. Someone else takes that path. Whoops. A little early. There we go. Now statue makes a backstop, thank you. Oops. And I think I just have enough already ready to go that everything is fine, since I moved the one with the toggle switch on it. Oops. Alright, so that lets me claim the key. Great. Now can I clear the room still? I think so. All I gotta do is dunk this in the water, tap it, explode you, explode you, smack this, and there we go. Alright, so that's the alternate solution done. Okay, good stuff. And from here in the cleared room, just to check... Do I still think I'm unable to get to this island? Yeah, I do still think that. Because most of the blocks are locked away in a place where I cannot access them without an explosion. So yeah, having gone down there and activated that waypoint is the only way, because, like, I can do this, yes. And that's about as far as it goes. I get one, really. I needed you to get that over as far as I can see. Nobody's going up here to stand on that, so I could claim those. Even if you stood on that, could I claim those? Not really. No. Okay, so that's cargo ship and Icy Waters both ways, and availability of impenetrable down here. Little bit of an issue. If I enter this room at that waypoint... No, that's not an issue. I can escape. Check it out. I enter that waypoint. I do some work. I climb up this ladder. I come back down. Now I can't escape. Cannot travel also until a room is cleared. However, what I can do is escape like this. Okay, so that's fine. I have two-way travel in and out of there. And I can set this as my start position if I need to. Alright, well, I don't know if I'll do that next time. I think I'm more interested in going up north, so probably seeing what's up here, and also gaining some negative reputation. That's the plan.